हाई हेलो इन्टेलेक्चुअल्स म एसके ठाकुर डिजिटल म्याथ्स एकाडेमीमा तपाईहरुलाई हार्दिक स्वागत गर्दछु। क्लास 12 को सर्कलको भिडियो म बनाइसकेको छु। सर्कल पनि एउटा कोनिक सेक्सन हो। यदि सर्कलको भिडियो हेर्नु भएको छैन भने लिंक डिस्क्रिप्सन बक्स र कमेन्ट बक्समा दिएको छ, पक्कै छैन बिर्सनु होला। आज म प्याराबोलाको भिडियो बनाउन गइरहेको छु। सिम्पल डेफिनेसन हामी सबैलाई थाहा छ, क्लास 10 मा हामीले पढिसकेका छौं। When a plane surface is parallel to the generator of a right circular cone, then the section so formed is called parabola, right? यो क्लास 12 मा प्याराबोला बुझ्नको लागि हामीले एक्सेन्ट्रिसिटी बुझ्नु अति नै आवश्यक छ। यहाँ के छ भन्दाखेरि एक्सेन्ट्रिसिटी एउटा रेशियो हो, द डिस्टेन्स अफ द पॉइंट P, P means moving point हो, from a fixed point जसलाई फोकस भनिन्छ, टु द डिस्टेन्स अफ द पॉइंट P फ्रम अ फिक्स्ड लाइन जसलाई डायरेक्ट्रिक्स भनिन्छ। यहाँ हामीले के बुझ्यौ भन्दाखेरि यदि कुनै पॉइंट हाम्रो फिक्स्ड पॉइंट छ, यहाँ यो S भएको फोकस है, यो हुन्छ फोकस हुन्छ फिक्स्ड। यहाँ मुभेबल पॉइंट छ, मुभेबल दैट्स P भएको x1, y1 है, र यहाँ हाम्रो एउटा फिक्स्ड लाइन छ, लाइन। यो फिक्स्ड लाइनलाई हामीले डायरेक्ट्रिक्स भन्ने गर्छौं, डायरेक्ट्रिक्स है। अब यो डिस्टेन्स र यो डिस्टेन्स को रेशियो हैन, यदि मान्यो यो x छ, यो y छ, यो परपेन्डिकुलर डिस्टेन्स मान्नुपर्छ हामीले। मान्यो यो pm छ भने 90 डिग्री हुनुपर्छ। अब यो अवस्थामा x by y लाई हामीले e भन्ने गर्छौं हैन। र एक्सेन्ट्रिसिटी यदि e इक्वल्स टु 1 हुन्छ भने त्यस्तो अवस्थामा लोकसलाई प्याराबोला भन्ने गरिन्छ। एवं तरिकाले इफ e is less than 1, in this case it is ellipse. Ellipse is also a conic section. If e is greater than 1, in this case the locus is hyperbola है। अब इलिप्स र हाइपरबोलाको पनि भिडियो बनाउने छु है, आशा छ तपाईहरुले हेर्नुहुन्छ होला भनेर। अब प्याराबोलाको लागि एक्सेन्ट्रिसिटी 1 हुनुपर्छ, अर्थात द डिस्टेन्स अफ द पॉइंट P फ्रम अ फिक्स्ड पॉइंट and the distance of the point P from the fixed line must be equal, then that only will be the parabola, otherwise not. अब एकछिन विचार गरौँ। यहाँ हामीसँग एउटा प्याराबोला छ है, यो एक्सिस भएको एक्सिस अफ द प्याराबोला, इट इज फिक्स्ड पॉइंट दैट इज S, यसलाई फोकस भन्ने गरिन्छ है। यहाँ भएको मुभेबल पॉइंट P भएको x1, y1 है। यहाँ छ हाम्रो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स। ओके, डायरेक्ट्रिक्स र एक्सिस परपेन्डिकुलर हुन्छ है एकअर्कामा। दिस इज योर भर्टेक्स B। अब भर्टेक्स र S को बीचको डिस्टेन्सलाई हामी जहिले पनि A लेट गर्ने गर्छौं, अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड? ओके, अब यो डिस्टेन्स दुईटै इक्वल हुनै पर्छ, परपेन्डिकुलर डिस्टेन्स, इट इज अ m, दिस मस्ट बी इक्वल, यदि यहाँ छ भने यो डिस्टेन्स इक्वल हुनुपर्छ। ओके, जहाँ पनि हुन सक्छ, यहाँ छ भने दिस डिस्टेन्स, that distance must be equal, okay, इक्वल हुनै पर्छ है। अब भर्टेक्स भनेको के हो त? भर्टेक्स बाट नै प्याराबोला ओपन हुने गर्छ है त, इभन राइट और लेफ्ट है, और अप और डाउन डजन्ट म्याटर, भर्टेक्स। अब अर्को कुरा के बुझ्न सक्छौ भन्दाखेरि त भर्टेक्स इज द पोइन्ट अफ इन्टरसेक्सन अफ द एक्सिस अफ द प्याराबोला टु द लोकस अफ द प्याराबोला। यो हाम्रो भर्टेक्स भयो है। र भर्टेक्स डायरेक्ट्रिक्स र फोकस को बीचमा हुन्छ, अर्थात यो ए छ भने यो पनि हुन्छ लेन्थमा है। यो हामीले बुझिसक्यौ भर्टेक्स के हो, एक्सिस के हो। एक्सिस भन्नु मतलब हुन्छ द लाइन पासिङ थ्रु द भर्टेक्स एन्ड द फोकस, राइट। एन्ड डायरेक्ट्रिक्स भन्नु मतलब के हुन्छ भने द पॉइंट P, इट्स डिस्टेन्स फ्रम द फोकस टु द डिस्टेन्स फ्रम अ लाइन, ओके, और द डिस्टेन्स बिट्विन द मुभेबल पॉइंट टु द फोकस and the distance between the movable point to the fixed line, and that fixed line is the directrix. Okay, another मा के छ भन्दाखेरि त नेक्स्ट मा के छ भने हाम्रो इक्वेसन इन स्ट्यान्डर्ड फर्म। स्ट्यान्डर्ड फर्म भन्नुको मतलब भर्टेक्स ओरिजिनमा हुनुपर्छ। ओके, लेट नाउ you have x axis and y axis, okay, and you have here parabola like this. Okay, and here you have the focus. Yes, correct. And here you have directrix, the fixed line. यो 90 डिग्री हुनै पर्छ एक्सिसमा. Okay, let you have AB. AB is the directrix. Okay, let you have here a point P, x1 comma y1, and this distance is your A. Here is the origin O 0 comma 0. So if OS is equal to A, then the coordinates of S will be A comma 0, isn't it? Because A and it's on the x-axis. Here axis of this parabola is the x-axis, right? X-axis must, right? And the directrix is parallel to y-axis, right? So if this is A, that also will be A, but negative this side, but distance is positive, but we can say it's a minus because this side. And here equation of any line parallel to y-axis is x equals to A. Your condition ma x is equal to minus A, sorry, A equals to minus negative is negative. So the equation of the directrix will be x equals to minus A or x plus A equals to 0. Okay, understood? And if we join PS and if we draw perpendicular from P to the directrix, let this is a M, okay, then the PS should be equal to PM. So according to the definition of the parabola, okay, we can write here PS must be equal to PM, right? Or PS square equals to PM square, or PS, the distance between 2 points, we can write x1 minus A whole square plus y1 square equals to PM. Point and a line, we know the formula, okay? So D equals to AX1 plus BY1 plus C divided by under root A square plus B square. That is the coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square and the modulus, because distance never be negative. अब यहाँ यो लाइनमा x को ठाउँमा x1 राख्छौं, यहाँ y छैन, त्यसले y हुँदैन. Okay, so we write here x becomes x1, no y, only A over under root coefficient of x is 1, no y, like 0, its modulus and its square, right? Okay, यसलाई हामीले simplify गर्नुपर्छ, and this becomes your x1 square minus 2ax1 plus a square plus y1 square equals to, यो हाम्रो 1 हुन्छ है त. 1 square means 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0 is 1 and square root of 1 is 1 itself. यसको स्क्वायर गर्न सक्छौं हामीले x1 square plus 2ax1 plus a square. अब यहाँ x1 square त कट्छ, a square पनि कट भयो है. अब हामीसँग के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि यो y1 square equals to 2ax1 plus 2ax1, that is your 4ax1. र इक्वेसनको लागि x1 र y1, यदि x र y भयो भने y square is equal to 4ax is the equation of parabola when the vertex lies at origin and the axis of the parabola is the x-axis and directrix is parallel to the y-axis, and the equation of directrix will be x plus a is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus a, right? Okay, एवं तरिकाले यदि हाम्रो x square equals to 4ax छ भने, सरी 4ay छ भने, यस्तो अवस्थामा के हुन्छ? यस्तो अवस्थामा हाम्रो यस्तो हुन्छ, right? Vertex will be at origin, opens up, axis will be y-axis, right? र यहाँ यो हाम्रो फोकस हुन्छ, यो हाम्रो 0, 0 भएको, यो हाम्रो a हुन्छ र यसको कोअर्डिनेट्स हुन्छ हाम्रो 0, a. Not to forget that, okay? And directrix हुन्छ हाम्रो is parallel to x-axis र यो हुन्छ हाम्रो y equals to minus a or y plus a is equal to 0. र अघि जस्तै हामीले यसलाई एक्सप्लेन गर्यो भने यो p को डिस्टेन्स यो र यहाँबाट ड्रा गर्यो भने पक्कै पनि हामीले यो ल्याउन सक्छौं. र अर्को कुरा हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्छ भन्दाखेरि यदि हाम्रो यस्तो प्याराबोला छ, भर्टेक्समै सरी भर्टेक्स ओरिजिनमै छ भने y square is equal to 4ax भयो है. यदि यहाँ यस्तो छ यस्तो अवस्थामा a is negative. Okay, here a is negative, isn't it? In this case, a is greater than 0. In this case, a is less than 0. Okay, up. Here a is greater than 0. Down, a is less than 0. अर्थात् नेगेटिभ हुन्छ. ओके, यसपछि हाम्रो इक्वेसन छ, इक्वेसन अफ प्याराबोला इन जेनरल फर्म. जेनरल फर्म भन्नुको मतलब के छ भने when the vertex lies at any point. Okay, so we have here x axis and y axis. X dash x, y dash y. Okay, and we have here parabola somewhere here, right? Now here it is the vertex. Draw axis of the parabola. Or यस्तो अवस्थामा axis र x axis, or the axis of the parabola is parallel to x axis, right? मानो यो हाम्रो s छ यहाँ, and it is the vertex, and vertex is, what's the vertex? h comma k, right? We have here directrix. Okay, we have here directrix somewhere. We have directrix here. Let it is AB directrix, and directrix is parallel to y axis, not to forget that. अब यहाँ हाम्रो कुनै point P छ, let x को y पनि लेट गर्न सक्छु, doesn't matter. अब P र S को डिस्टेन्स र P बाट डायरेक्ट्रिक्स मा डिस्टेन्स है त, यो डिस्टेन्स गर्न सक्छु. लेट दिस इज m. अब भन्दाखेरि त PM should be equal to PS, इक्वल त हुनै पर्छ है. अब हेरौँ त, यो भर्टेक्स र फोकस को बीचको डिस्टेन्स यदि a छ भने र फोकस h कमा k छ भने s को कोअर्डिनेट्स के हुन्छ? h plus a र k भनेपछि त अब k नै हुन्छ, बिकज एक्सिस इज प्यारलल टु द x एक्सिस, राइट? अब यो a भएपछि त यदि मानौ हाम्रो यहाँ छ n छ हो, यो डिस्टेन्स पनि आउने के हुन्छ? a नै हुन्छ है, पक्कै हुन सक्छ. यस्तो अवस्थामा इक्वेसन अफ डायरेक्ट्रिक्स के हुन्छ भने x इक्वल्स टु h माइनस a. है, बुझ्न सकिन्छ? h यहाँबाट डिस्टेन्स गरे त, यो हाम्रो छ, यो छ हाम्रो, यो यहाँबाट हाम्रो h छ, यो a छ, त्यसैले यो भनेपछि के हुन्छ भने यहाँबाट h माइनस a गर्नुपर्छ है त. यो सिम्पल छ. और यो के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त x माइनस h प्लस a इक्वल टु 0. इट्स द इक्वेसन अफ द डायरेक्ट्रिक्स, राइट? अब यस्तो अवस्थामा इक्वेसन अफ प्याराबोला के हुन्छ त, राइट? PS इक्वल टु PM. यहाँ पनि हेरौँ. ओके, बाय द डेफिनेसन वी क्यान राइट हियर PS इक्वल्स टु PM और PS स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टु PM स्क्वायर हो, और PS भनेपछि डिस्टेन्स बिट्विन 2 पोइन्ट्स. सो यू क्यान राइट हियर x माइनस h माइनस e हुन्छ पक्कै पनि, डिस्टेन्स फर्मुला, प्लस y माइनस k होल स्क्वायर भएको इक्वल्स टु PM पोइन्ट एन्ड अ लाइन. अब यो लाइनमा x को ठाउँमा x हुन्छ, y छैन, सेम हुन्छ यहाँ, अर्थात् हुन्छ हाम्रो x माइनस h प्लस a ओभर अंडर रूट 1 स्क्वायर, y छैन, 0 स्क्वायर, इट्स मोडलस अनि स्क्वायर हुन्छ है त. अब यहाँ हामीले एक्सप्लेन गर्छौँ यहाँ. अब यहाँ a माइनस b माइनस c हो है त, यसको फर्मुला हामीले अप्लाई गर्न सक्छौँ मजाले है त. यसको फर्मुला हामीले अप्लाई गर्न गइरहेका छौँ. अब x माइनस h माइनस a लाई एक्सपेन्ड गर्नको लागि, यसको स्क्वायरलाई एक्सपेन्ड गर्नको लागि हामीले एउटा फर्मुला अप्लाई गर्नै पर्ने हुन्छ. द्याट इज योर्स a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर प्लस c स्क्वायर मिन्स x स्क्वायर प्लस h स्क्वायर प्लस a स्क्वायर प्लस 2bc. 2bc, bc means both are negative, so h into minus a is plus ha. You write here plus twice ha plus 2ab means h is negative, so you can write here minus 2xh. Okay, then ac is negative, so you can write here minus 2ax, correct? And plus y minus k whole square. यसलाई जस्ता त्यस्तै राखौं. And here is also same, a minus b plus c whole square means x square plus h square plus a square. Okay, 2ab means minus 2hx, sure, plus 2bc is also negative, so that will be minus 2ah, right, and AC, it means plus h and a, so 2ax. Okay, अब हामीले के बुझ्नुपर्छ भने यो x स्क्वायर लाई कट गर्न सक्छौं, a स्क्वायर also will cancel, h स्क्वायर also will cancel हो. अब रिमेनिङ पार्ट्स के छ भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो यहाँ यो छ हाम्रो y minus k होल स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टु गरौँ है, इक्वल्स टु गर्दाखेरि राइट साइडमा छ हाम्रो minus 2hx minus 2ah plus 2ax, और यो हाम्रो हुन्छ minus 2ah plus 2hx plus 2ax है. फेरि हामी कट गर्न सक्छौं यहाँ मजाले, के छ भन्दाखेरि 2hx नेगेटिभ छ, 2hx पोजिटिभ छ, सो हामीले यो कट गर्न सक्छौं मजाले. यो 2ah यो 4ah हुन्छ, 2ax प्लस र यो माइनस छ, हो कि हैन, हामीले यसलाई एड गर्नुपर्छ र यो पनि त्यही हामीसँग के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त y minus k होल स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टु 2ax plus 2ax 4ax, अनि यो हुन्छ माइनस 4ah हुन्छ र 4a कमन लिएपछि हुन्छ x minus h. Okay, so equation of parabola will be here y minus k whole square equals to 4a x minus h है त. यो कुन बेलामा हुन्छ, opens right यस्तो बेलामा है. and if it opens up यस्तो यदि भयो भने, माथि ओपन भएको छ भने यस्तो बेलामा के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त यो x minus h whole square equals to 4a y minus k हुन्छ, isn't it? र हामीलाई थाहा छ यदि a is positive, you know, then it opens right or up, but if a is negative it opens left or down. Understanding? अब नेक्स्ट हाम्रो के छ भने युजफुल टर्मिनोलोजिज है. अब कर्ड अफ अ प्याराबोला भनेको के हो है. हामीसँग एउटा कुनै प्याराबोला छ, स्योर, यो एक्सिस भएको, भर्टेक्स भएको, या एस छ. ओके, अब प्याराबोलाको दुईटा पोइन्ट भित्रको दुईटा पोइन्ट जोड्ने जुनसुकै लाइनलाई हामीले के भन्न सक्छौं, कर्ड अफ प्याराबोला. दैट इज योर, लेट इट इज AB. So AB is the chord, or you can say that AB is the chord of the parabola, right? Focal chord है, focal chord भन्नु मतलब के छ भन्दाखेरि यदि कुनै कर्ड भर्टेक्सबाट पास भएको छ भने, यस्तो अवस्थामा भर्टेक्सबाट पास भएको छ भने, लेट इट से PQ यहाँ हुन सक्छ, यहाँ हुन सक्छ, should pass through the vertex, should pass through the focus. Okay, that is focal chord. यो हाम्रो के छ, focal chord. ओके, अब डबल अर्डिनेट कस्तोलाई भनिन्छ भन्दाखेरि यदि हामीसँग एउटा प्याराबोला छ यहाँ है, एक्सिस भएको, यहाँ हाम्रो एस छ है. अब कुनै एउटा लाइन अथवा कर्ड है एक्सिसमा परपेन्डिकुलर छ भने एबी है, यसलाई हामीले के भन्छौं भने डबल अर्डिनेट भन्ने गर्छौं. ठीक छ, डबल अर्डिनेट. ओके, र नेक्स्ट जुन धेरै इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ हाम्रो के छ भने ल्याटिस रेक्टम. हामीसँग एउटा प्याराबोला छ, एक्सिस अफ द प्याराबोला, let the vertex lies at O origin, you know, 0,0. Here you have yes focus, right? This is distance A, so it will be your A,0 हो. अब ल्याटिस रेक्टम भन्नु मतलब के छ भने डबल अर्डिनेट, अर्थात एउटा डबल अर्डिनेट छ which is passes through the focus of the parabola है. यो अनि यो परपेन्डिकुलर हुनै पर्छ, then you can say double ordinates, otherwise not. Let it is your LM, अर्थात LM के छ भने ल्याटिस रेक्टम भएको. अब दिस इज योर x एक्सिस एन्ड y एक्सिस, यो x एक्सिस छ र y एक्सिस छ. ओके, अब हामीसँग एउटा डायरेक्ट्रिक्स छ समवेयर, यु नो, लेट इट इज अ PQ हो अब L बाट यदि डायरेक्ट्रिक्समा परपेन्डिकुलर ड्रन गर्यो भने लेट दिस इज योर LP okay then LP should be equal to LS by the definition of the parabola है त अब यदि हाम्रो O देखि S सम्मको डिस्टेन्स A छ भने है यो LP र यहाँ मानौ Q छ भने QS इक्वल हुन्छ यो पनि हाम्रो के हुन्छ डिस्टेन्समा त A नै हुन्छ अर्थात माइनस A भए पनि डिस्टेन्समा त A हुन्छ डिस्टेन्स है त्यो टोटल भएको हाम्रो LP हाम्रो कति भएको त 2A भयो अब LP र LS दुटै इक्वल हुने भएकोले LS पनि कति हुन्छ 2A हुन्छ दिस अल्सो 2A स्योर अब यहाँबाट हेरौँ A 2A त्यसैले L को कोअर्डिनेट्स कति हुन्छ A, 2A राइट र M को कोअर्डिनेट्स कति हुन्छ A -2A A, -2A isn't it यो हाम्रो ल्याटिस रेक्टमको एन्ड अर्थात L र M को कोअर्डिनेट्स A, 2A र A, -2A हुन्छ र यो टोटल लेन्थ कति हुन्छ त LM भन्नु मतलब हुन्छ यो 2A र यो 2A 2A + 2A अर्थात हुन्छ 4A र यसलाई मोडुलस बनाऊ किनकि यो पोजिटिभ हुनै पर्छ दैट्स ल्याटिस रेक्टम है नट टु फरगेट दैट र अर्को कुरा के छ भने हाम्रो यदि यस्तो किसिमको छ प्याराबोला एक्सिस y एक्सिस origin हो it is a yes lattice rectum LM हो यहाँ छ हाम्रो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स that is a PQ हो यो जोइन गरौँ हामीले let this is your LN गर्न सक्छौं हामीले हो र यो 0, 0 भयो that is your A so the coordinates of S will be here 0, A है त स्योर अब यो A + A भनेपछि त यो टोटल कति भएको हाम्रो 2A भएको पक्कै पनि हुन्छ 2A है त अब हामीले L र M को कोअर्डिनेट्स कसरी निकाल्ने है त दिस पॉइन्ट यसमा यसको पॉइन्ट के हुन्छ त यो एन्ड यो डिस्टेन्स त 2A छ हामीसँग सके छैन दिस पॉइन्ट will be -2A, A right so that will be your -2A, A and here will be your +2A, A right because LM equals to 4A so this is a 2A that's also 2A okay so from here that will be -2A isn't it and total is 2A means it's A so that will be A up here is also A this also up A right so this also A because this line and that line both are parallel to each other okay and this is from here to here it will be 2A right all of you know that because this distance should be equal to this distance this yes you know LP should be equal to LS isn't it so if this is your 2A that also will be your 2A double ordinates so -2A, A and 2A, A right okay next one is different forms of parabola okay अहिलेसम्म हामीले y² = 4ax s को x² = 4ay यो सबै खालको प्याराबोलाको हामीले भर्टेक्स फोकस लेन्थ अफ ल्याटिस रेक्टम एन्ड्स अफ ल्याटिस रेक्टम इक्वेसन अफ डायरेक्ट्रिक्स एक्सिस यहाँ टेबलमा दिएको छ मजाले चाहिँ यसो हेर्नु होला है त द प्यारामेट्रिक फर्म अफ द इक्वेसन अफ द प्याराबोला ओके यदि हामीसँग y² = 4ax हामीसँग इक्वेसन अफ प्याराबोला छ भने यहाँ भ्यालु अफ y हुन्छ ±4ax पक्कै पनि हुन्छ सो इफ x = 80² भयो भने के हुन्छ हाम्रो y ± √4a * 80² स्योर प्लस माइनस यो हुन्छ 4a² t² अर्थात हुन्छ ±2at isn't it so what you have to understand that x = 80² हैन and y = ±2at okay or 280 also you can say that is the equation of the parabola in parametric form you know you can write now here is or you can say that r the equation of parabola, okay, in parametric form. Right? Yes, I think you understood that. Okay, अब यदि हाम्रो इक्वेसन अफ द प्याराबोला छ x square is equal to 4ay, x square is equal to 4ay, isn't it? अब यसमा हामीले y is equal to 80 square राख्ने हो हैन, र x को भ्यालु हुन्छ हाम्रो प्लस माइनस 280. Okay, I think all of you understood that, isn't it? It's a very simple. यदि हाम्रो इक्वेसन छ प्याराबोलाको इक्वेसन छ हाम्रो y minus k whole square equals to 4ax minus h. यस्तो अवस्थामा हामीले के गर्छौं भन्दाखेरि यहाँ x को भ्यालु हुन्छ h plus 80 square. See carefully, h plus 80 square किनकि h हामीले काट्नै पर्छ. र when x is equal to h plus 80 square, then you will have here y minus k whole square equals to 4a, and x means h plus 80 square and minus h. Okay, you can write a small bracket also, no, it doesn't matter. Then you have here 4a and h will cancel, 80 square. Okay, or y minus k equals to plus minus under root, you can write here 4a square t square, that is your plus minus 280, right? And in this case we will have here y equals to k plus minus 2at. Yes, so y equals to k plus minus 2at and x equals to h plus 80 square, okay, are the equation of the parabola in parametric form. And likewise, you know, if you have the equation, you know, another equation we have x minus h whole square equals to 4a y minus k. Under this condition, you have to let now y equals to k plus 80 square, and then the value of x becomes here h plus minus 280. Isn't it? That's the equation of the parabola in parametric form. Hope you are understanding. Now, equation of parabola with focus h comma k and directrix as x plus by plus c is equal to 0. हामीसँग एउटा प्याराबोला छ, यो एक्सिस भएको, यहाँ फोकस छ h comma k, right? And you have your directrix, that is your ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, isn't it? अब यहाँ कुनै point यदि p छ भने x comma y or x1 comma y1 also you can let, then ps and this pm must be equal, right? So according to the definition of the parabola, we can write here ps equals to pm, or ps square equals to pm square, or ps equals to x1 minus h whole square plus y1 minus k whole square equals to the distance between the point and the line, perpendicular distance. So you have the equation of the directrix, so we replace x by x1, so it gives us ax1 plus by1 plus c over under root a square plus b square, its modulus and its square, and that gives us you know, here under root removes because here is square. अब हामीसँग हुन्छ यहाँ a square plus b square, र यहाँ छ x, हामीले x1 लाई x रिप्रेजेन्ट गरौँ है त, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square and equals to ax plus by plus c equals to 0, sorry, square, यसलाई हामीले सल्भ गरेर इक्वेसन अफ प्याराबोला मजाले निकाल्न सक्छौं ओके position of a point with respect to a parabola right let we have a parabola right y square equals to 4ax is the axis of the parabola and that will be sure 0 comma 0 that's the origin and somewhere there will be focus also let we have a point here p x1 comma y1 isn't it let's draw perpendicular from the point p on the axis of the parabola and here axis of the parabola is x-axis because it's the origin so you must have to know that this is your x-axis and y-axis right let this point is your m it's a perpendicular if this pm the line pm cuts the parabola at a point q then the coordinates of the point q of course will be OM that is x1 correct and it will be your y2 understanding so definitely now what I'm going to say if the equation of the parabola is y square equals to 4ax we can write y2 square equals to 4ax1 can write or not because the equation of the parabola is y square equals to 4x I have already written now what's the value of pm it's the vertical line it's parallel to y-axis so pm will be y1 isn't it so I'm writing here pm is square minus qm is square see carefully so pm will be y1 so we can write here y1 is square minus qm will be y2 square sure okay and that is your y1 square minus y2 square you have 4ax1 definitely and y1 square minus 4ax1 that's equation of the parabola right so these parts pm square minus qm square is pq square see carefully here so that's equal to pq square isn't it now what I am telling you if pq square that is this part if y1 square minus 4ax1 that's pq square this part is greater than 0 then what happens then p lies outside of the parabola isn't it it means what it means p lies outside and if y1 square minus 4ax1 is equals to 0 it means what now p lies on the parabola okay likewise if y1 square minus 4ax1 is less than 0 it means p lies inside हैन अब p कहाँ पर्छ त माथि पर्छ कि प्याराबोलामै पर्छ कि भित्र पर्छ यसले डिटरमाइन गर्छ हैन यदि ग्रेटर देन 0 छ भने माथि हो इक्वल टु 0 छ भने अन द प्याराबोला लेस देन 0 छ भने इनसाइड द parabola yes or not likewise we have here a line and a parabola okay here I am going to tell you here let we have a parabola here sure it's axis of the parabola and if the parabola is y square equals to 4ax the vertex will be at o 0 comma 0 there is no any doubt okay now what I am telling you let you have three lines okay here you have the first line that's L1 you have the second line that's L2 and you have the third line that is your L3 isn't it first line you see L1 is intersecting the parabola at 2 points distinct 2 points right and L2 is touching the parabola at a point and L3 is not touching the parabola okay so under this condition what you have to understand that if the parabola parabola is y square equals to 4x and a line is y equals to mx plus c, right? So we can solve these two equations, right? So what we can do, solving them, we can write mx plus c whole square, because at the place of y we can write mx plus c. So we can write here mx plus c and its whole square equals to 4x. Okay, then we can apply a plus b whole square formula, then that is your m squared x squared plus 2 mx dot c plus c squared minus 4ax equals to 0. And then you have here m squared x squared plus, let's take x common between this term and that term. X matri common linu parne ho yaha. Then we will have 2mc minus 4a plus c square is equal to 0, हैन? अनि हामीले के देखिरहेका छौं भने this is quadratic in x. Okay, so we can write here which is quadratic in x. Understanding? So if it is quadratic in x, there will be two values of two roots of x, isn't it? यहाँ x को दुईटा roots हुन्छ र हामीले थाहा छ यो quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0 मा value of x हुन्छ minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Yes, हामी सबैलाई थाहा छ, isn't it? Value of x. So plus minus under root b square minus 4ac भन्नु मतलब यो पार्ट्स प्लस र माइनस हुन्छ, हैन? अर्थात दुईटा रुट्स हुन्छ x को, दुईटा भ्यालुज हुन्छ x को, हैन? र यदि यो पार्ट 0 भइदियो भने value of x minus b by 2a मात्रै हुन्छ. You will have only one value of x, isn't it? त्यसैले यसलाई हामीले b square minus 4ac लाई discriminants भनिन्छ, discriminant, है? Discriminant भन्नु मतलब हुन्छ यदि discriminant is greater than 0 छ भने, isn't it? There will be two values of x, distinct two values of x, and if this value is less than 0, then there will be imaginary value of x, isn't it? And if it is equals to 0, then there will be only one value of x. र हामीले यहाँ conditions पत्ता लगाउन गइरहेका छौं, so त्यसले discriminant पत्ता लगाउन गइरहेका छौं हामीले. So discriminant here, discriminant b square minus 4ac equals to, here b equals to the coefficient of x, and coefficient of x हाम्रो 2mc minus 4a, right? So 2mc minus 4a discriminant, you know, b square minus 4ac 4, and value of a is the coefficient of x square. You have m square a and c is already you have c square. That is the discriminant. Okay, यो हाम्रो discriminant भएको है. अब यसलाई a minus b whole square को formula apply गरौँ. What is this now? This is 2mc whole square means 4am square c square minus 2ab, 2 for the 8 to the 16 mc a or amc also you can write, doesn't matter, plus 4a whole square, that is 16a square, and minus 4m square c square. Okay, after that here you हामीले यो पार्टलाई that you can cut it. Yes, then we will have here 16a square minus 16a mc, or 16a you can take common, that is your a minus mc. Okay, हामीसँग यो आयो है त. अब यो डिस्क्रिमिनेन्ट छ, अब इक्वल्स टु 0, ग्रेटर देन 0, लेस देन 0 हामीले गर्न सक्छौं है. अब यसमा हामीले के विचार गर्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि, therefore if 16a a minus mc is greater than 0, only greater than 0, what happens? The line cuts the parabola. You can write here the line cuts the parabola at two distinct distinct and real points दुईटा पोइन्ट्समा काट्छ र अघि मैले भर्खर भनिसकेको थिएँ हैन माथि ड्रइङमा देखाएको पनि छु यहाँ है यहाँ यो अवस्थामा हाम्रो लाइन यल छ है यसमा लाइनले प्याराबोलालाई दुईटा पार्ट्समा डिभाइड गरे काटेको छ दिस पोइन्ट एन्ड दैट पोइन्ट यु नो सो दिस द कन्डिसन 1 if the discriminant is greater than 0 likewise if 16a minus mc is equals to 0 means there will be only one value you know the line touches the parabola हैन र एवं तरिकाले if 16a minus mc is less than 0 okay the line cuts the parabola at 2 points you know cuts at 2 imaginary point okay imaginary points it means the point is not real that's imaginary isn't it so these are the conditions so once again I am just going to show you here right if it's a parabola is the first line two distinct points isn't in this case it will be 16a minus mc should be greater than 0 this is only one point you know that's a tangent another that's a imaginary point isn't it next one we have here tangent and normal to the parabola okay tangent and normal to the parabola just I'm going to tell you one more thing here let me have a parabola here it's the axis of the parabola it's the vertex let it's o 0 comma 0 okay so tangent means what now if a line is just touching the parabola okay here touching the parabola here you have the line AB and if the line is touching the parabola at a point at a single point let the point is T then AB is the tangent AB is the tangent right and if okay one more thing right AB is the tangent and the T is the point of contact so we can write here this T is the point of contact right and what do you mean by the normal is a line which is perpendicular to the tangent okay here like this which is perpendicular to the tangent isn't it so we can say that here PQ is the normal and the tangent both are at perpendicular to each other not to forget that so this is AB is the tangent PQ is the normal and P is the point of contact right so this is the tangent and the normal to the parabola now equation of the tangent to the parabola y square equals to 4x at a point x1 comma y1 on the parabola okay we have a parabola then we have here the axis of the parabola if the equation of the parabola is y square equals to 4x we have the vertex at O 0 comma 0 there is no any doubt now let we have a line and the line cuts the parabola at 2 points one is P x1 comma y1 and another is Q x2 comma y2 isn't it here let the parabola be y square equals to 4ax equation 1 isn't it and seize the point P and Q here P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2 lies on the parabola isn't it so therefore we can write here y1 square equals to 4ax1 that's equation 2 and y2 square equals to 4ax2 that's equation 3 okay Now subtract equation 2 from 3. Okay, subtracting equation 3 from equation, subtracting equation 2 from 3. Okay, that is 2. From equation 3, we have here y2 square minus y1 square equals to 4ax2 minus 4ax1. Definitely you can write, and you can write here y2 plus y1 times y2 minus y1, a square minus b square formula. Let's take 4a common, then we will have x2 minus x1. Now y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, of course you can write, and that gives us 4a over y2 plus y1. Understanding? And y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is the slope of the line, so that is equals to slope, right? Now we can find the equation of the line PQ here. Can you find or not? Our equation of line PQ means, equation of a line passing through 2 points. We can write here equation of PQ is y minus y1, and y1 is y1 itself, right? Then we can write here y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. Sure. And here y minus y1 equals to, this part is the slope, and slope we have 4a over y1 plus y2 times x minus x1. Definitely you can write. Now to be a tangent, see carefully. If you have a line here, parabola here, and if you have a line P and Q, so to be a tangent, the P must approach to P. Okay, Q बिस्तारै बिस्तारै Q तिर आउनु पर्छ, र जब Q P तिर आउँछन् यो लाइन यस्तो बन्न जान्छ, right or not? So what we can write here? To be a tangent, Q must approach to P, or x2 comma y2 becomes x1 comma y1. So we replace y2 as y1, then we will have here y minus y1 equals to 4a over y1 plus y1 times x minus x1. Okay, then this becomes 4a over 2y1 times x minus x1. र हामीले 2 to the 4 काट्न सक्छौं. Then we will have y minus y1 equals to, this is your 2a by y1 times x minus x1. Exactly. Let's do the cross multiplication. Okay, so cross multiplication gives us y1 minus y1 square equals to 2ax minus 2ax1, isn't it? And y1 square is equal to, I'm just going to show you. Okay, y1 square equals to, we have here already y1 square is equal to 4ax1, isn't it? So we replace y1 as 4ax1. Here we have here y1 minus 4ax1 equals to 2ax minus 2ax1. Let's take 4ax1 to the right hand side. Then we will have y1 equals to 2ax minus 2ax1 plus 4ax1. When you simplify, that becomes 2ax1 plus 2ax, correct? And then if you take 2a common, that becomes x1 plus x. Therefore, y1, okay, y1 equals to 2a x plus x1 is the equation of tangent. Equation of tangent, isn't it? Similarly, equation of tangent of the parabola x square equals to 4ay, at x1 comma y1 is x1 equals to 2a y plus y1, isn't it? Next one is this condition of tangency of a straight line to a parabola. Let we have a parabola here, okay, and you have a line, and this line is y equals to mx plus c, and the parabola is y square equals to 4x. Understanding? Okay, after that, if the parabola is y square equals to 4ax and y equals to mx plus c is a line. See, we can easily solve these two equations or these two, one line and another parabola. So we can write here y plus mx, sorry, we can write here at the place of y we can write mx plus c. Mx plus c is whole square equals to 4ax. Understanding? And I have already shown you, isn't it, when you solve them, that this becomes m square x square plus 2mxc plus c square equals to 4ax, right? You have easily solved. Okay, and at last we have seen that the discriminant you got, what you have got, the discriminant 16a minus mc. You got or not? That's the discriminant, right? And to be a tangent, the discriminant must be 0. I have already shown you. Okay, and from this condition we can write here a minus mc equals to 0 or a equals to mc. That gives you c equals to a by m. So value of c got, then we can write here, therefore y equals to mx plus c. C means what? A by m is always tangent to the parabola y square equals to 4x, right? Okay, but we have another tangent also. Let's write this tangent like this. Okay, here I'm just going to show you here. We have this tangent, isn't it? This tangent, we can write this tangent in that way also. Mx minus y plus a by m equals 0. Can you write or not? Sure. Now we have the equation of the equation of the tangent. The equation of the tangent is, we have y1 equals to 2a x plus x1, isn't it? Let's write this equation in another form, okay, like this here, or this is your 2ax minus y1, this part, and now we have here plus 2ax1, and that's equal to 0. See the simplification form of this equation. Now equation 1 and equation 2 are same, because both are the equations of the parabola, and if the equations are same, the ratio of the numerical coefficients of the variables, that is ratio of the numerical coefficients of x, y and the constant term will be proportional. So we can write here equation 1 and 2 are same. Both are same, isn't it? So we can write the coefficient of x is m. So we write here m by, here the coefficient of x is 2a. We write here 2a equals to the coefficient of y is minus 1, and here that is minus y1 equals to the constant term is a by m, and here we have 2a x1, isn't it? And we can cut minus and minus, Now when you take first and second, okay, take first and second, between these first and second, then we can write here, let's do the cross multiplication. M y1 equals to 2a. Therefore, y1 equals to 2a by m. We got the value of y1. Now, we are going to get the value of x1 also. So, to get the value of x1, we have to take the first and the last, isn't it? First and the last. Okay, so taking m by 2a equals to a by m over 2a x1. Let's do the cross multiplication. How to do the cross multiplication? See here, this part and this part we can write here. So we can write here 2a m x1 equals to, we write here a by m, this a by m into 2a. That is yours 2a square by m, right? Isn't it? And now 1a we can cut, and x1 equals to, see here 1a we are going to cut, okay? So x1 equals to here 2a, 1 is 2a, isn't it? So we can write here 2, we can cut 2a and 2 also, doesn't matter, we can cut 2 also, a also we can cut. So now we have here only a, right, divided by here m and a also cut, so we write here m square. See carefully, just I am going to again explain it how it became. See carefully here, this becomes here, we have here a m x1 equals to a square by m, isn't it? So we have here x1 equals to a square by m a, right, am or ma, and if you got one a up and down, then you will have a by m square. Sorry, this is m square also, m into m square. Now you saw the value of x1 is a by m square, value of y1 is 2a by m, so therefore the point of contact is x1 comma y1, that is your a by m square comma 2a by m. That's the point of contact, isn't it? Next one is equation of the normal at the point x1 comma y1 to the parabola y square equals to 4x. Look carefully here. It's the parabola. Vertex 0 comma 0, definitely. Here it's the point x1 comma y1, right? So it's a tangent, and the equation of tangent is y1 equals to 2a x plus x1, correct? That's the equation of the tangent. But the normal is always perpendicular to the tangent, right? Like this, isn't it? It means what? The product of the slopes of the normal and the tangent should be equals to -1, So let's find the slope of the tangent here. Its slope equals to coefficient of x. What's the coefficient of x? There's a 2a. We write here 2a, and coefficient of y is y1. Understanding? And this, if y1 goes to another side, that will be minus y1. So if you write here minus, that becomes plus only. So this will be the slope. You can find out. That's the slope of the tangent. Now therefore slope of the normal that is m should be equals to just opposite, reverse and sign change. Then you will have here minus y1 by 2a. Understanding? That's the slope of the normal. Therefore, the equation of the normal is y minus y1 equals to m. M is what now? Minus y1 by 2a times x minus x1, isn't it? And if we have the point x1, y1 and the value of a, we can easily find the equation of the normal very easily, right? Okay. Now, the next one is the equation of normal in slope form, right? So, we have the parabola here. This is the point x1 comma y1, understanding? And the equation of normal, you know, all of you, right? So equation of normal at x1 comma y1 is y minus y1 equals to minus y1 by 2a x minus x1. Definitely, yes, I have already shown you. You can see here minus y1 by 2a x minus x1. Okay, so that's the equation of the normal. Okay, the parabola is y square equals to 4x, and since the point lies on the parabola, okay, we can write here, the point x1 comma y1 lies on y square equals to 4x. So we can write here y1 squared equals to 4a x1. Can you write? Okay, let it is equation 1 and it is equation 2. अब हामीले इक्वेसन 1 मा यो जुन पार्ट देखिरहेका छौं माइनस y1 by 2a यसलाई m सँग इक्वल गर्न सक्छौं, isn't it? So we can write here let minus y1 by 2a equals to m. Understanding? So therefore y1 equals to minus 2am. That's value of y1. Okay. अब हामीले y1 that's minus 2am यो यहाँ राख्न त सक्छौं इक्वेसन 2 मा. So putting y1 equals to minus 2am in equation 2 के हुन्छ त हेरौं त. हामीले के लेख्न सक्छौं यहाँ minus 2am यसको होल स्क्वायर equals to 4ax1. Sure? Okay. Next part, that is yours, 4a squared m squared equals to 4ax1. र x1 को भ्यालु हुन्छ हाम्रो 4a squared m squared over 4a. 4 को हामीले कट गर्न सक्छौं, a पनि कट गर्न सक्छौं हामीले, देन हामीसँग हुन्छ am squared. अब x1 र y1 हाम्रो त पोइन्ट अफ कन्ट्याक्ट छ है. Then we can write here therefore x1 comma y1 equals to x1 means am square comma minus 2am. हेरौं त्यहाँ y1 को भ्यालु. अब x1 y1 आइसकेपछि हामीले इक्वेसन अफ टेन्जेन्ट त पक्कै पनि निकाल्न सक्छौं, इक्वेसन अफ नर्मल. therefore equation of normal is y minus y1. It is already negative, so this becomes plus 2am equals to m. Slope of the normal is m minus x1, that is x minus am square. Understanding? When we simplify it, we will get here y equals to mx minus Let's take this part to another side, okay? 2m, this and that multiply minus am cube. See here, isn't it? Is the equation of normal in slope form. Equation of tangent and normal to the parabola in parametric form. Let we have a parabola. Sure. And on the parabola, you have the 2 points. The first one is P, a t1 square comma 2at1 in parametric form, and another one is Q, that is a t2 square comma 2at2, isn't it? Then when you join them, we'll get a line. Understanding? And to be a tangent, Q चाहिँ P मा आउनै पर्छ, right? Q should approach to P. पछि हामी गर्दैछौँ. Then here equation of PQ. Just find out first the equation of PQ here. So equation of PQ is y minus y1, right? So we write here y minus 2at1, y2 minus y1. It means 2at2 minus 2at1 over x2 minus x1, means at2 square minus at1 square in bracket x minus x1 means at1 square. Sure. Okay, let's take common, then we cut. Okay, then we'll have here y minus 2at1 equals to, हामीले 2a common लिन सक्छौं यसबाट, right? Let's take 2a common, then we will have here t2 minus t1, and here we write take a common, then we will have here t2 square minus t1 square, and then x minus a t1 square. Okay, after that a and a we can cut, and a square minus b square. So we have here 2 t2 minus t1, a plus b, a minus b, so t2 plus t1 and t2 minus t1, and here x minus a t1 square, right? Then we can cut one factor up and down, okay? This factor will be cut, okay? Then the remaining we have here 2 over t1 plus t2, and here x minus a t1 square, okay? And this whole is equal to y minus 2a t1. About to be a tangent, all of you know that Q P ma आउनै पर्छ, isn't it? So we have to write here to be tangent Q must approach to P, or see carefully, or what happens? T2 should approach to T1, isn't it? अब हामीले के गर्दैछौं भने T2 को ठाउँमा T1 राख्छौं, isn't it? So we write here y minus 2at1 equals to 2 over T1 plus T1 here, that is x minus at1 square. That gives us 2 by 2t1 here, t1 plus t1, 2t1, and then x minus at1 square. Then we can cut 2 and 2, do the cross multiplication, right? When we do the cross multiplication, then you will have here, see carefully, yt1, isn't it, here, minus 2at1 square, sure, equals to here x minus at1 square. After that, check all to the same side, you know. So we write here 0 equals to x minus yt1 plus 2at1 square minus at1 square, okay? And 2at1 square minus at1 square, that gives us x minus yt1 plus a t1 square. Okay, therefore equation of tangent in parametric form is right here x minus y t1 plus a t1 square equals to 0. That's equation of tangent. So if this passes through a comma 0, isn't it? That's a vertex. If this passes through a comma 0 here, in this case, if passes through a comma 0, then the value of a becomes value of x becomes a and the value of y becomes 0. So when you do the cross multiplication here, in this case, what we'll have, just see carefully. Then we'll have here, this is 0, that is 0 minus 2a t1 equals to 2 by t1 plus t2, and here a minus a t1 square, right? So do the cross multiplication, isn't it? So when you do the cross multiplication, 0 times any number is the same thing, that's a 0. Okay, then you write here minus 2a t1 times t1 plus t2, right, equals to 2a minus 2a t1 square. And when you simplify this, let's simplify, then we'll have here, just open the bracket, we'll get here minus 2a t1 square minus 2a t1 dot t2 equals to 2a minus 2a t1 square, right? Okay, see carefully here, 2a t1 square, 2a t1 square, yes, you can cut them, and we will have here, or see carefully, 2a plus 2a t1 dot t2 equals to 0, isn't it? Or you can take 2a common, then 1 plus t1 dot t2 equals to 0, or t1 plus t2 plus 1 is equal to 0, and then we get here t1 dot t2 equals to minus 1, isn't it? And this is the condition when the tangent passes through a comma 0, right? Okay, tangent means this condition. This is not tangent, PQ passes through, because tangent becomes, tangent को बेलामा हुन्छ भने QP मा आउने पर्छ, अथवा T2 should become T1, तर यहाँ T1 पनि छ, T2 पनि छ, त्यसैले PQ यदि फोकस भएर पास भयो भने, a comma 0 भएर पास भयो भने T1 dot T2 equals to minus 1. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like. र यदि यो भिडियो तपाईहरुलाई मन पर्यो भने आफ्नो साथीभाइहरुलाई पनि शेयर गर्नु होला. If you are new in this channel, then don't forget to subscribe. अर्को भिडियो, अर्को कोनिक सेक्सन अर्थात इलिप्स, त्यसपछि हाइपरबोला इत्यादि सबैको भिडियो बनाउने नै छु. पक्कै पनि हेर्नु होला. Have a good time. God bless you. Thank you.